Hi, my name is Mihir. I belong to New Delhi, India, and I had an overall band score of 8.5. Actually, I have been an avid reader all my life, so even every day I tend to read about half an hour to 40 minutes a day before going to bed. And in general, it wasn't much of an issue for me to tackle the reading section in the general test. And my only suggestion would be for people who are preparing for this is just, read the news daily or whatever kind of literature you like to read, any books. And that just helps you increase your vocabulary and helps you understand how to go about tackling the reading section. See, for IELTS specifically, I think for native English speakers it's not a very difficult exam, but people often get fooled in thinking that they can get away without preparing. The biggest challenge in IELTS is to actually practice sitting down on your computer screen for those 2.5 to 3 hours and actually getting into the flow of the exam. So for me, the biggest issue was sitting down and being able to concentrate for those 3 hours, because one gets into a habit when you're working, you tend to take breaks and move around, but getting into the routine is the main thing in this exam. I just prepared with the IELTS general test book. There were 2-3 practice tests and it was just that. See, computer delivered IELTS was very relaxed because there's no issue in sitting down and writing anything. Obviously, you're given one rough sheet and a pencil if you want to make any notes. But in general, the convenience is there. It's well laid out. There's a timer on top, so you can see how much time is left in your sections, and if you have a good flow in typing, then it's perfectly easy. So writing, in my opinion, is the one aspect of the IELTS test which is lesser in your control compared to reading or listening, because the instructions are given then and there. And writing also, we don't know what kind of person is actually going to correct your writing piece. So in general, my only tips would be make it short, simple sentences. Don't use over flashy words. Obviously showcase your vocabulary and avoid grammatical errors. That's it. That's the only thing you can do. It was just basically after I got done from work, every day I'd spend about 2-3 hours before going to bed, and it was just that. Like I said earlier, I have a habit of reading every day in any case. You read your newspapers, you read books, whatever you read. And it's a habit I've had since childhood. So obviously I'm sure that has been a contributing factor. Exam day, be relaxed. You don't have to worry about carrying a pen, paper, pencil, none of that. The centers are well equipped. One suggestion is for your listening section, please make sure your headphones are working. That's it. You can adjust your volume and be comfortable, and it's not as tough as it looks. Just a good night's sleep before, have a good light breakfast and appear for the exam. To other test aspirants, please definitely get into the habit of sitting down and practicing 2-3 tests before you appear for the exam, because a lot of people who are especially native speakers would maybe tend to take it lightly, thinking that it's just an English exam. But the point is, it's more about getting into the flow of being able to take a test under timed conditions. So that would be my only piece of advice.